And so when you're talking about what's in the best interest of the child, what if the child wants to express interest in what's in their best interest? If the child wants to express what they think is in their best interest, how old are they usually before we start listening to what the kids have to say about what they want?
I like to think of it from the perspective of an intact family as well as a separated family. If you were making a decision in your family about your 6-year-old and whether your 6-year-old was going to, be on the back of a Sea-Doo, for example, you would use your common sense as a parent. And what if your 6-year-old really wanted to? Then what? So in a separated family, the answer is the same. It depends. So it depends on the age of the child, the emotional maturity of the child. If the parents can't decide, then the child can be listened to, absolutely. So what we say is the children have a voice, not a choice, and it depends on the issue. So what about if a child wanted to go to a certain school and one parent felt strongly and the other person felt exactly the opposite? Well, there's resources for the child to have a conversation with a neutral third person, but that child's not going to make a decision if they're 6. A 14-year-old child is going to make a decision, but there's no age that I can tell you a court would definitively listen to a child.
So there's no prescribed age for this. It's just situational.
The Family Law Act now says that children will be heard unless it's inappropriate to do so.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The Family Relations Act said it differently, but the Family Law Act now creates the default to listening to a child, not allowing the child to decide, but listening to the child.
I like that. And so, and usually that's done through a neutral third party where there's no parental influence, I'm assuming?
That's the hope.
Yeah. Okay.